Hi everyone, Leanne here from Jaded Blossom, and I'm here to do a quick release and review. I live in Canada, and as you know, this release did not make it to me in time, and can you believe it actually came today? So this has nothing to do with Jaded Blossom shipping. They are amazing. This is totally Canada Post. So we'll put the blame where the blame's due. Canada Post. Brutal. Anyways, so I thought I would go over the release just in case you don't have it, in case you want a closer look at the products, and I can sort of go over things, and I'm going to also ink blend our new Gumdrop stencil just to show you how that works, and that's all. So I'm just going to get started. First of all, we're going to look at the large Gingerbread Girl stamp set along with the large Gingerbread Girl outline dies. Super cute. There's a large gingerbread boy stamp and outline die. I'm not sure if they're fully, if they're in the store, they're an older stamp and die, but they are the exact same size. So I went ahead and stamped it and cut it out with the outline die, and look at the size on an A2 size card base. So cute, super fun to color. You know, would be fun to paper piece. It would be fun just to stamp on brown cardstock and you know, put it on a package. Just so cute. And I did make 2 projects for the release. There they are. There are videos for these projects. And there you have it for that. So I'm going to move on to the next thing here. Okay, next we have the Gnome Baked stamp set along with the Gnome Baked outline dies. Now, do you need the outline dies for the stamp set? No, of course you don't. But they certainly make life easier. For example, I did make a bunch of cards, and I didn't have the outline dies at the time, so I had to go ahead and use them, you know, normally. I'll show you them a little bit later, but I thought I would go ahead and stamp and cut out all these adorable sentiments. What's nice is it makes it easier for these to fit on a card base. Like it's so much easier. Okay, so let's get started. So this is Cookie Exchange with my Gnomies. Like, how cute are these? And this is an A2 size card base, so you can see exactly the size. Cookies make the holiday sweeter. That's one of my favorites. Gnome Hugs and Gingerbread Kisses. Too cute. Gimme some sugar. Like, come on, right? Gnome Baked with Love. Gnome Baked Gingerbread Just for You. Baking with my Gnomies. Goody Goody Gumdrops. So cute. A little Oh Snap. Adorable. And we go together like gingerbread and candy. And that's kind of a larger one. And there you go. So that's what they look like on an A2 size card base. So fun. You don't need the outline dies, but boy, do they make life easy, right? So much fun to use. And as I said, on this gingerbread cookie, I did use that sentiment that cookies make the holiday sweeter. Cut it out with our mini tag dies. You can make them work without the outline dies, but how much easier the outline die would have made it for me if I had it in time. So there we go. Okay, so next, what will I pull out next? Okay, the Goody Goody Gumdrops stamp set. Now, this was the freebie. It was only available for the one day. It went fast. I almost feel mean, you know, showing it to you. But remember, Jaded Blossom tends to bring these back and put them in the store. Oops, I've got it in my hand. You can't even see. There you go. So cute. Goody Goody Gumdrops. Christmas is almost here, and have a holly jolly Christmas. Really cute. I used it to make this adorable tag. Fun stuff. So keep your eyes out. It will end up back in the store at some point, but not right now. So if you're one of the lucky ones that got it, awesome for you, because it's so cute. And I love these little sets. They are really cute. Okay, so next, what will we talk about next? Okay, let's do the Gingerbread Candies grid style. Okay, so these Gingerbread Candies grid style, they are totally meant for using our Jaded Blossom, let me pull it out, candy grid dies. Okay, so you can stamp out all of these at once and then cut them all out at once. And then you can put them in your treat bags like this. It just makes it a lot faster. So I'll just go over all of these little sentiments. So you've got gingerbread bait, Goody Goody Gumdrops, a little tiny gingerbread man, gingerbread kisses, a little candy cane, homemade gingerbread for you. It's like a gingerbread candy cane, right? Gumdrop, gingerbread addict, and gingerbread poop. And then this one says baking with my Gnomies, sweet holiday wishes, a little Christmas tree cookie, fresh from the oven, reindeer cookie, baking spirits bright, stocking cookie, yummy for your tummy, and Gnome Baked. Then there is the sentiment, Merry Christmas. I use that on the top of this tag. There you go, along with those little adorable treats. Gingerbread Kisses, I used on this one. Whisking you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And then there's this adorable little whisk stamp. So super fun and, you know, useful. Super cute products. So there is that one. And then I think I'll go over these ones. I made a separate video and I put all these gnomes together for you. And I also made a video making 4 cards with these, but I thought I would show you anyway. So these are our Gnome Dies Baking Add Ons and the Gnome Dies Gingerbread Add Ons. Remember with these, you're going to want to have Jaded Blossoms Gnome Dies and their Girl Gnome Dies, just so you use those as a base and then you build with the add-ons. Okay, so quickly, I did make 4 cards. Well, sorry guys. Ugh. I made 4 cards for you, and I'm just going to move these all out of the way. There's a video for these, but I thought I would just show you quickly. The sentiments are all from that sentiment set called, let me pull it because it's a Gnome Baked. Okay, so you've got Happy Holiday, or no. Oh no, these are actually sentiments from our older stamp set. I didn't use them because remember I didn't have them in time. So these are some adorable little gnomes. So this is a baking gnome with a whisk and a bowl, a baking gnome with a little gingerbread man, a gingerbread gnome holding a gingerbread house, and a gingerbread girl. How cute is that? Holding a little cup of cocoa. You can also have them holding. You've got, let me pull out a white piece of paper. This is an A2 size card base. You've got a little pan of cookies. You've got a round cookie. You've got a little cup of cocoa or hot chocolate, like I said, or coffee, or tea, a little gingerbread girl. You've got a spoon. You've got a gumdrop, a little rolling pin, a little Christmas tree cookie, and a little heart cookie. So fun stuff for that. So adorable products. As always, you're going to want those. And if you're a gnome person, like, come on, you can't help but have all of those. Just too cute. Okay, so lastly, I thought I would quickly go over our Gumdrop stencil. These are super easy to use, super fun stuff. So you've got the gumdrops, and then you've got the little sugar that can go on top, or sprinkles, or whatever you want to use them for. They line up, right? So there you go. So I am going to put this one off to the side, and I'm going to do some ink blending on this card here. And let's see, I'm just going to grab some, where is my little tape here? Let's use this one. I'm just going to use this see-through tape here. Why not, right? And in fact, let's make it easier on myself. I'm going to put it right in the corner because then I'll know how to line up those little dots. There you have it. So easy stuff, right? And I'm going to pull out Dusty Concord and Villainous Potion ink, Distress Oxide ink, and my ink blending brush, and I'm just going to get cracking. So like I said, you can watch along. This was a fun little release, and I was sad that I didn't get it all in time to share it with you on the release week, but I'm glad I got it in time so I can still show you and hopefully, you know, show you how things work, just in case you don't know. If you're new to Jaded Blossoms products, you can, you know, check them out. They are amazing. They're an amazing little locally owned store. And everything is made in the USA, which is, of course, amazing, right? We don't want to give any jobs to China. Come on. And, you know, like I said, made in the USA. And it is wonderful. Now I'm just ink blending that Dusty Concord on. So there you have it. Super easy to do, right? I'm going to pull it off. And look at that. Isn't that cute? You could leave them like that. Everyone knows that those are little gumdrops, right? You can add some glitter paste on them, right? which is what I think I'm going to do. I thought I was going to use Villainous Potion and put like dark little speckles on there, but you know what? I'm going to pull out the, okay, let's see, just going to make sure these are, oh, wait a second. I'm going to line this up. It's easier to do this when you cut a 6-inch piece of paper and you do it like that. But I, of course, don't do things the easiest way sometimes. There we go. So I'm just going to tape this on the back, and then I'm going to use a little bit of glitter gel from Gina K Designs. So this is just a clear sparkle gel, right? So fun. You'll notice I've got some Saran Press and Seal on there because it's just the way to keep your stuff fresh. And now I'm just going to, whoops, stir it up here. Let's grab some. You don't need much, and I'm just going to squish it down in those little dots, and it's going to look like sugar, right? And let's get this all down. Now, we are supposed to be having a release, a little something, you know, a surprise release, kind of like that. We always have something on Black Friday at Jaded Blossom. So, you know, keep your eyes out for that. And may I just say, it's fantastic. You're going to want to get your hands on it. So much fun. And hopefully, it'll get to me in time to play with. And I won't be playing catch up like I am today. But don't worry, if it doesn't get here in time, I will make the release and review and show you everything, because you know, how fun is that, right? Okay, so now you just want to scrape off most of your product. Remember, you're just going to waste it if it's laying on your stencil. You don't want to do that. So I am just going to quickly do that. And now I'm going to peel this off quickly. Now remember, you need to wash that stencil. It's serious business. That stuff dries like a rock. Now right now it looks kind of opaque, but it is glittery, and it'll be sheer and glittery and lots of fun. So there you have it. So super cute. Okay, now normally you're supposed to clean off the stencil in between, but it doesn't bother me too much. I decided to do it onto Nina Desert Storm cardstock, and this is picked raspberry. Now I'm using my pink blending brush. There is a little bit of ink on this stencil. Oh, this is just, I probably should have wiped it off, but you know what? We're just making a quick video, right? So don't tell anybody that I'm not following the rules. Now here we go. So I'm just going to ink blend on this Distress Oxide ink in picked raspberry now. Fun, super non-traditional colors for Christmas, right? Pink and purple, but they work, right? They work. There's no point in sticking to those old boring colors. Are you guys into like traditional Christmas colors all the time? I don't know. I kind of enjoy it. Like, I don't mind the red and green. Don't get me wrong. But boy, like some of that, like the bright greens with the pinks, it's so fun, right? I quite enjoy that. Okay, so I'm just ink blending on this Distress Oxide ink with a heavy hand. I'm not too concerned about it being perfect, but I do want it to be nice and heavy, right? Remember, Distress Oxide ink is like a pigment, right? So the pigment part sits on top, so it works well on this darker colored cardstock. Okay, and now I should have put my lid on this, but I figured I was going to be done soon. I thought for fun, instead of using this one with the little sprinkles, I am going to quickly just have fully covered. And you'll see that, it's picking up some of the pink, but that's okay. You just don't want to contaminate your pot, right? So I'm just going to clean off my little palette knife when I go in to grab a little bit more. I just want to make sure I have enough to finish it up, but not enough to, you know, so I'm wasting, you know what I mean? So I'm just going to go right to the edges here Here we go. I'm working on my Stampin' Up! Pad as per usual. And it was an old sheet, so I'm not too concerned about getting it messy. Oh, I still need a little bit more. Oops, let's clean this off. We don't want to contaminate. There we go, and that should be enough to get us through to the end. Just in case I want to do a card that goes like full corner to full corner, right? You want the whole card front covered with this. Normally I don't do that. Normally I like to have a bit of card base showing around the edge, like as a frame. But you never know. I might do something different, right? We don't want to, you know, cause ourselves to not be able to create something, you know, to fly by the seat of our pants and create what we want to create in the moment, right? Okay, so I'm just putting that press and seal back on and putting my lid back on. And then I'm going to peel this off for you. And look at that. Ho, 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 ho. And I've got to get something to hold this down because, of course, I taped it. Oh, there you have it. And isn't that adorable? And look at that. I made a little boo-boo there. But that's okay. We're going to trim this down when I use it. But how amazing is, how amazing is that? That is going to dry with a clear sparkle, and it will be lots of fun. So that is also, thank you so much for stopping by. Be sure to hop on over to the Jaded Blossom blog, be inspired, the Jaded Blossom store, to get your hands on these amazing products. And hopefully we will see you soon in my next video. Bye, everyone.